Good morning. We're going to start today's practice on our backs in constructive rest. So come onto your back. Your feet are going to be a little bit wider, so you can drop the knees toward each other. So you've got nice support here. So you've created a triangle with your knees and your feet. You can lift up your hips, slide the tailbone forward, drop it back down. Just kind of feel a nice spread here. You can release the arms alongside your body, or if you prefer to take them onto your torso, this is totally up to you. Allow the breath to be steady, simply allowing the passage of air in and out. Noticing the quality of your breath this morning. No judgment, just noticing it. It is what your breath is like today. And I invite you to set an intention for today. And it could simply be to be present. And when you're ready, you're going to pull the knees in toward the chest, hands to the tops of the knees or to the thighs. Just start to make a few circles in one direction and the other. And then when you're ready, you can roll over to one side and make your way to hands and knees, or you can rock up and down the length of your spine. Give yourself kind of a massage through the back, as long as that feels like a massage to you. Making your way to hands and knees. And we're going to take a puppy dog pose. So extend the arms out toward the upper corners of your mat. I like to kind of turn my fingertips out, your hips over your knees, and just allow the chest to drift toward the ground. If you happen to have a block or a pillow nearby, you could even support your head right here. And we're just going to be here for a couple breaths. Breathe into any spaces where you might be feeling tension. And then nice and slow, draw the low belly in to help yourself up, press back to your hands and knees. And we're going to thread the needle. So place more weight to the left palm, lift up your right fingertips. We're going to take some progressive movement. On your exhale, thread the right arm underneath you. But then we're going to open up again on the inhale. Just open up. You might send the gaze upwards. You don't have to. Exhale, thread again, maybe a little further. And then a third time. Lift it up and open. Thread the arm through, and here, come on to the right shoulder. If you want more of that movement, then take it. And simply allow yourself to fall into the pose, right? Like surrender into it. Invite some ease. Notice just how things feel. And then when you're ready, we're going to come right back out. You're going to press the left hand so you can lift up and then open the right fingertips skyward one final time and then drop the right hand down. Let's take a round of cow, drop the belly, swoop the heart and the hips up. Exhale, take into cat. And then let's come back to neutral. Let's do the same thing on the other side. More weight to the right palm, left fingertips lift up. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath you. You know where we're going, so twice more if you like it. If you don't, you don't have to. Lift up on the inhale. Exhale, thread, maybe reach the tiniest bit further. And then third time, you might choose to do it more. I will stop here. Come on to the left shoulder and allow yourself to rest. When you're ready, we're going to rebound from here. Press through the right hand, left fingertips swoop up, and then drop the hand down to the ground. Walk the hands out, maybe one handprint distance. Tuck your toes and your hips back toward your heels. And then when you're ready, you're going to come to downward facing dog, allowing the hips to lift. The legs don't have to become straight. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Give yourself definitely a little pedal here. You shimmying through the hips. And this is kind of a nice one, I think. So we'll see what your thoughts are. Place the left foot a little bit closer in toward the center. You're going to lift up the right foot, and between the first and second toe, you're going to drape that space. around the left Achilles and just allowing the right leg to draw the left heel closer toward the ground. So soften through the shoulders. And then you're gonna switch it out. So the right foot comes down and then place that space around the Achilles heel of the right leg. Allow the heel to drop down with the weight of the left leg. All right, come back to your down dog. Bend the knees, send the hips back. And then you're going to lift up the right leg just so you can step the right foot all the way forward. If you like having blocks nearby, you could place blocks beneath your hands. And give yourself just a little bit of a stretch here by letting the heel press back, maybe the knee drop, lifting up by spiking the back heel. Kind of experiencing a feeling of maybe like flossing or just this kind of threaded movement. All right, and then come back to this low lunge. More weight to the left palm. On an inhale, reach the right fingertips skyward, low lunge twist. Exhale, drop the hand back down. We'll do that just twice more. Inhale to open. Exhale to drop. Inhale, open. Exhale, drop. Step the right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog once again. And then take the knees to mat, toes to touch, hips to heels, child's pose. We'll be here for the next 4 cycles of breath. And when you're ready, if you need more time, you can certainly take it. You're going to extend the arms out long, 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 and then make your way back to downward facing dog once again. Feeling free to give yourself some of that movement. Or finding stillness. And then when you're ready, lift up the left leg just to kind of encourage yourself. Lift up the right heel. Bring the left knee to the chest. You can step the left foot forward. Feel free to use your hands. And then do that same kind of like pulsing we did earlier. Spiking off the back heel, maybe bending through the back knee. Just finding some intuitive movement here. And then when you're just about ready, you're going to return to that low lunge with the left knee bent. More weight to the right palm. Inhale, lift up the left fingertips for a low lunge twist. Exhale, drop it back down. And then twice more with your breath. When you're ready, step the left foot back to meet the right, press up to downward facing dog. And then take knees to mat, toes to touch, hips to heels, child's pose. And feel free, if you do not want to have your hands out in front, you can always bring them alongside your body, kind of like little coffee bean shape. And we'll be here for 4 more rounds of breath. Once you've reached your 4th exhale, or whenever you're ready, you're going to start to bring the hands in closer to your shoulders so you can lift yourself up to seated. I'll be sitting on top of my knees. If this is comfortable for you, I encourage that. If you would like another position, maybe it is sitting in crisscross, you'll do that. Sweep the hands up toward the sky. On an exhale, lean over to the right. Launch off of that bottom hand, spiral over to the other side. And allow yourself to simply glide from side to side. Noticing your natural rhythm today. Not the one you hope to have or the one that you're used to. Just the ones today. Allow yourself to even out through sides. And then bring yourself to an inhale. Float the hands up. Bring the palms together. Take them down to your heart center. Draw in the intention through the breath, through the nose, down to the heart space, into the palms. And then on your exhale, release the hands out in front of you, releasing your intention out to the world. Close the eyelids if this is comfortable. If not, just drop the eyelids. Draw the breath through the nose. Feel the chest broaden and expand, those collarbones moving widely. And then exhale and all. Let it go. Take another breath in, everything that supports your intention and dedication. And on your exhale, release everything that does not. Feel free to do this once more if it suits you. Return to the observation of the breath. And then when you are ready on an inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Allow the palms to touch both of you. And on the exhale, take your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows for clarity of thought. Down to your lips for clarity of speech. And then to your heart for clarity of action. Bringing your intention with you through this practice off your mat throughout your day. Finding peace, recognizing that within others, helping us find more peace within and between. When you're ready, flutter your eyelids open. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful, beautiful day, and I hope to see you tomorrow.